right, these are the V-twin class, all twin cylinder hill climbers.
That'll put him in second with plenty of competition coming.
It's got the perfect size!
Our next rider on KTM 1190 is RJ Moore. RJ from Carter's, PA. He's riding from Mason Racing, Levi Farms, Dan Watson Motorsports, Dirty Dan Racing, Custom Powder Coatings, MTC, Seaweed, Hyper Advertising, FFR Power Sports, Switzer HVAC and Plumbing, Apple Valley MX-10, Family and Friends. Also HPM Power Seals. Happy Jack Mason over there, giving him some advice, Richie. That should be a 60-degree V-twin if I'm not mistaken. Peterson with a 13.510 for Peterson. That'll bring up Caleb Blaine from Worley, Michigan. He's on a Super Duke KTM 890. Brody O'Neill laid down the 11.134 in the twins class. The time to beat, 11 seconds. The bikes get bigger, the times get faster as we move along here in our program. As Blaine rides for drywall. CF and Wacom Power Sports. So the Super Duke, a parallel twin. Enduro Engineering, Black Diamond MX Graphics, Tyloop, 60 helmets, Astridge, that's now the second place time. Bumping Caleb Lane to third. So O'Neal narrowly escapes to Lucas Zavala, which will bring up Zach Musquette. Zach on another American record. Connecticut rider, he rides for Caitlin, Rat Racing, Diamond Chevy, Upside, Orange Grill, Tire Man, Cody's Tire, and then Lindy Family.
All right.
40-minute time, 13.449.
There we go.
13.449.
That's what we're talking about right here.
For Zach Musquette. Down those Harleys. Look out. That'll bring up David Schweitzer from Red Lions, PA. Wearing the old pink, we like to call him the Pink Panther. He's riding for Schweitzer HVAC and Plumbing, Schweitzer Racing, Kester Racing, More Than Construction, Alpine Stars, Troy Designs, Fast Coast, East Coast Iron, KBO.
All right, folks, listen to this one.
Power Sports.
It's a Harley Davidson. This thing sounds good.
So this is a 1190 KTM.
Oh, I'm sorry, KTM.
So we've got KTMs and V's and we've got KTMs and parallels. This is the V variety. Obviously parallel meaning side by side. So the 1190 is pumped into gear by Freemansburg. For Devin Schweitzer. That was a great ride. From Ashland, Nebraska, John Henderson. He rides for 55 Motorsports, Round the Bend Steakhouse, no supplements. Hartland Hardcoat Solutions, Hartland
Thank you, sis.
Heavy Wrenching, Micah Metals, Tamer MX, Dirt Labs Concepts,
I'm at the
and Maximum
motorcycle
Racing
whole
Oil.
climb.
He is riding Yamaha MT-07.
Yeah, it is great, man. Thank you, darling. Love you too. Bye-bye.
So Henderson riding a parallel twin from Yamaha, taken right from their MT-07 sport bike. Kind of fun to ride. Yamaha's been building parallel twins longer than I've been walking the earth. Put it on your gear. 700cc parallel twin. Rasa from Bel Air, Maryland. Jake on a Super Duke 890 as well. So a lot of orange coming through here today. Everybody opting to go for the KTM bikes. Austrian good machinery. KTM sold about 10 months ago financial trouble. Can't wait to see what kind of things they break out with the new financing from the new owner. KTM focuses a lot on racing and performance to sell their products. They're on that old win on Sunday, sell on Monday solutions. That's what's been making them so popular. They are the most sold and ridden dirt bikes in the world.
Ooh, 10.9, 10.9, 10.935. High, that's our high time. Our low time, I mean.
So we break into the 10 with a 10.9 from Jake Rasa.
Here we go.
First call from the rear.
All right, we just had a 10.9 go up the hill. That's our low time here at Freemansburg Hillclimbs. Some hot engines firing up here. Some of these are powered on nitromethane. Some of the more hot ones, the bigger classes, as you'll see, and you'll know it once you hear them. That's a V-twin right there. Probably a Harley. That's a Harley coming up to the gate here soon. But I believe we've got a more of a. Let's see which one's on the line right now. That might be. That's a twin as well. Again, like I said, 10.9. So it looks like our low time for the day so far.
That's a nice
10.5. 10.5. That's even it's a new high on 10.5. I got a Harley coming in now.
And right away they switch positions, knocking Rasa off the box. Here we go. That will bring up.
Okay, got a V-twin Harley Davidson coming in now, folks. V-twin Harley. Gonna climb this hill. Sorry for the sun glare. A good amount of sun, the way the sun comes around the mountain here. But this hill is steep. All right, they're getting that Harley set in there now. Hope everyone's enjoying it. Haven't been live too much on the channel, so got a chance to go live today. If you guys appreciate it, just leave a comment. If you can, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts.
We know this bike, folks. We've seen it here before. I do believe this was a top spot box in June. I believe he was on the box with this bike. So crew chief Craig DR tells him, do what everybody else is doing.
There he goes. What do you got? Ah, 12.3. 12.3. 12.3. An old Harley. 10.5 is our low time. 10.5 is our low time. Thank you everyone for tuning in here at Freemansburg Hillclimbs in Freemansburg, Pennsylvania. This hill, sorry for the sun glare, can't do much to control that, but this hill is no joke. Take a look at the crowd behind us here.
On the box today, let's find out. Alrighty, puts it in gear. That means it's showtime.
Top of the mountain there. Didn't make it.
We're gonna get a distance.
Yeah, the hill workers are gonna extract the bike off the hill there. You can see there's little cutouts in the hill. You got hill workers on each of the segments. He keeps them rolling right down from there and back down. And get our next bike online right now.
Here we go. Kurt Mueller from Laval, Wisconsin on a KTM 990.
All right, KTM 990. Again, there goes. We're going. 14.6. 14.6.
Got another round of racing coming up. Another round of 450s, another round of twins, and that'll bring us to our first round of the top fuel bikes. That's
Ooh,
the
top fuels.
class.
The premier class, folks. That's the top fuels. That's what we want to see.
So we called for the premier. I don't know where you guys are at. Got a couple up here to start.
The premiers. That's when you're going to start seeing nitromethane hill climbers coming out. That's the premier class. Some of these you see just your 450s, 4-strokes. You have a V-twin class, but we want to get to that premier class. See some of the nitromethane burning bikes out there.
This is the top fuel class of the
Top fuels.
They are the top fuel bikes. They run on everything from
That's what we want to see, folks. Let's see that premier. Nitromethane, as you can hear the announcer. That's what we're waiting on. You stick around on the live feed here. They're coming up here soon. You see how they have those sand tires, or they'll have chains. They have like the paddle tires you see in the dunes, and you can see some of them have chains, but most of them are like the sand paddle tires. That's what they use to get traction. The swing arms are extended, so it doesn't allow them to wheelie as much as they're going up the hill. I forget the degrees on the hill on exactly how steep it is, but it is steep. So that extended swing arm helps them from wheeling over, as you can see. We're coming up on the premier class, which is coming up here in I'd say about 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, if that. We start coming out here now.
Another guy bringing a starting card over. They really do help each other out. Down here to the best of friends. As soon as that helmet goes on and the bikes start racing, they are mortal enemies. Really careful with the nitromethane bikes as the nitromethane goes at about 98 degrees. If they don't get it right, that motor becomes shrapnel,
Yeah,
like a grenade flying everywhere.
You hear that with the nitromethane bikes. They got to get it right when they fire those things up. That fuel is so volatile on these bikes, and you see a lot of the nitromethane with your top fuel dragsters that you see in the NHRA. They run these nitros, the nitromethane, on these hill climbers as well.
All right, they're going to spin the starting.
And they don't have Kickstarters or electric. They have they use battery packs, and they hook in a bolt to turn over the crank on the engines. That's how they fire them up. There's no Kickstarters on them. Pretty wild.
675 CBR to life.
There we go. Cranking one up now. All right, here we go. This should be one of your nitro bikes. Yeah, this is definitely nitro. This is all full nitromethane. All right, folks, you got full nitro bike coming up now, okay? This is what we're waiting for, these premier class. Nitromethane. I believe it's, I don't know if that's V-twin or if that's gonna be one of your four-cylinder. It might be one of your four-cylinder sport bike engines in there, possibly. But wait until you see this thing go up the hill. It's gonna be pretty wild. The takeoff is insane. Okay, getting set, hear it? There we go. Full nitromethane. Hear the announcer in the background. And you're getting ready to go. Here we go, here comes nitro. Full here it goes. Okay, 11.356. Our low is 10.5. So that was an 11.3 on that run, folks. Not bad, not bad. All right, should be another nitro bike coming up now. Another one firing up. Comes another one. Another nitro bike coming in, folks. These are the premier class. Yeah, I'm going to try and zoom in for you folks, see if I can zoom a little bit, get a better look at it. Sorry for the shakiness. All right, they're getting in place. Getting her in place now. Back it off a little bit again. Oh. Okay, they're getting in place now. Yeah. Wonder if they have mechanical problem.
They had to pull it off. It's going to go to 15. They have to go through. They didn't like something, but now they have to go through that starting procedure in reverse.
Something was up. Something was going on with that one on the start, as you can see. Yeah, they got to be real careful with that nitromethane.
I'll put him on a 15-minute. And that'll bring up John Henderson from Ashland, Nebraska.
These folks travel from all over the country for these hill climbs. They don't do it all over the place like your normal motocross or enduro. So the hill climbs are, few and far between where you find a lot of the competition with AMA. But these are wild, wild machines.
Hand-fabricated frame. Put to the works to make as much horsepower as possible. Henderson riding for 5.5.
Again, I apologize for the sun glare up the hill. You can see the hill. I can't do much about that sun glare. I hope you guys can see it pretty well there from where you're looking at it, or where you're viewing it. But got a packed house here. Jamming. You can see, yeah, it's jamming here today. All right, we're firing up again. Okay, here we go.
Got that magic button, folks. No starting card for this guy.
This one. On that time, what? Ooh, didn't make it. Didn't make it. Didn't make it, folks. Hey.
450 feet, 450 for John Henderson. All right, it looks like they spun over Bodie O'Neill's Nitro CBR. Good to go.
Okay. See, we only have one tuned in. Appreciate you following. This is a Nitro CBR coming up next from what the announcer just said. Nitro Honda CBR coming up. He's you can see the rider's getting his starting rut set. They pick they're firing it up. All right, this one's that's a bike right there. That's wild. This one.
Smoking fast rides all day today. Wouldn't be surprised if this one's going to be a really shocker here.
Wild. Damn. You can only hear it here. It's unbelievable. And the smell, too. The smell of the fuel, incredible. Hey, off to the left a little bit. All right, 11.9. 11.952 on that run. That was a CBR, Honda CBR Nitro. That just went up the hill. 11.9. He stuck to the left side when he was going up the hill there a little bit, but not a bad run. All right, for everyone that just started tuning in, the low time is 10.5. 10.5. You can see the timer right there. They got a timer running. And this is the Premier class, which is nitromethane burning hill climb machines. They can be 4-cylinder, pretty much any engine. V-twin, Harley Davidsons. They can be 4-cylinder sport bike engines in there and burning nitromethane. Now another nitro bike coming up. Yeah, all right, rider's getting his spot, getting ready to go. All right, here we go. He's getting ready. Thank you all for tuning in. These things are wild. It's a Premier class. These are the top one, the top hill climbers out there. Wild. Making sure that thing's running right, everything's burning right. This thing's wild. Loud, too, very loud.
To be an 11.35.
Look at those tires. Some guys run chains. Others got
So Corbin
really
Davis
cool paddles.
setting bar early and holding on for that 11.356. But Bodie
Hey,
O'Neill
going. I'm running live on YouTube. So,
11.9.
calling you. How you doing? Right, you on your way?
Somebody here is going to put it together. I'm sure we'll see at least a 10-second ride.
What time?
Maybe even a 9-second ride.
Okay, perfect. I'll meet you. You'll come in the other parking lot with the cars. I'll meet you over that way. All right. All right, folks. As you can see, more top fuel nitros coming up. All right, firing up here. We got another nitro bike coming in, folks. right, folks, thanks for all tuning in. Again, this is Premier Class, Freemansburg Hill Climbs, Freemansburg, Pennsylvania. This hill is insane. These are nitro methane burning motorcycles going up this hill. They've got extended swing arms on them, paddle tires like from the dunes to get traction, and they have different classes they run, but this is the Premier Class, pretty much open. Whatever you can put in that bike, they pretty much goes. Getting ready. All right, riders getting set. Looks like we're ready to roll here. Getting in position. Now you see his probably his dad put it in gear for him there. It's interesting. Okay, here we go. Wow, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, 10.3. 10.3. That's new low. 10.3, folks. New low. New low. 10.3. Damn. Nice. That thing was moving. 10.3. That was moving.
That'll bring up Wayne Henry from Mankato, Minnesota.
Got a Minnesota rider here. Any of you folks from Minnesota? We got a Minnesota rider coming up. Going to go up the hill. Like I was saying before, a lot of these hill climb competitions are all over the country. There's not a lot though, so they're few and far between. With a lot of the AMA sanctioned hill climb events. Just happen to have one here in Pennsylvania, on the eastern part of PA. All right, this guy's running a KTM in the Premier Class, as you can hear the announcer. 14.4. Our low, again, the last run was 10.3. That was a 14.4 run, folks. 14.4 on that run. And this is Premier Class. He was running a KTM in the Premier Class. All right, here we go. Next bike's firing up. Let's see what we got here. All right, this is Nitro. This one's Nitro. Nitro methane burning motorcycle. Probably, actually, this one is V. Let's see what this one is. This sounds, might be V twin. Oh, CBR 600, folks. CBR 600. And that would, what's that, 4-cylinder CBR 600 nitro methane burning machine. All right, this is CBR 600 coming up now in a dirt bike frame. CBR 600 in a dirt bike frame. Okay, you can see they have the extended swing arms on there. They have the big metal fenders on the back. These things throw rocks and dirt all over the place. So you can see you have netting up back here, all kinds of netting to protect the crowd. All right, this thing is beginning going any second here. CBR 600, folks. Nitro methane powered machine. Same as you see with the dragsters in the inner. Whoa, 10.4. You're just off by a, what's that, a millisecond. 10.3 was our low, 10.4, so that he's in second at this point in the Premier Class. Not bad. Not bad. A couple other bikes here you can see in the pits. The way these swing arms are. They all have the, I've seen some of them with the chains. I don't see as many with the chains anymore. It all looks like they're running oh no, that one has chains. Mainly the paddle tires is what they're running on the rear wheel. See what's coming up next here. Two-stroke. It's got to be a 500. Yeah. Cowie, folks. For all you two-stroke lovers, this is a Kawasaki 500. They don't make them anymore. I think 2004 is when they stopped building the 500cc two-stroke. Yeah, these things they smell good. The fuel, you get that sweet fuel. There we go, 500. KX 500. Moving good. Really good. He's doing good.
Yeah, I'm right here, bro.
What are we at? 13.2. 13.2. Not bad. Miss those old 500s. I had a 1995 CR 500. And let me tell you folks, that thing would wheelie in wet grass downhill. It would wheelie with snow on the ground. It would pull that wheel anywhere and anytime, anywhere. Incredible machines. I wish they would bring the 500s back, and they're very rare anymore. You find yourself a 500, any two-stroke 500, either the Honda or Kawasaki, very rare machine. They're worth a lot of money now. You find one that's in good shape. So see anything 500 related with two-stroke, worth a lot of money. I regret getting rid of mine about 15 years ago. Absolutely regret it. Wish I had it back. So, now this bike coming up, GSXR 1100. That's Suzuki. GSXR 1100 on this one.
There was a question about that. You have to stay between the flags in order to get the time. And our official said it is a quick time.
Okay. There we go. GSXR 1100 in the dirt. All right. 13.9 on that one. 13.9. Yeah, folks, thanks for all tuning in. I don't normally run it live, but I figured here at the Hillclimbs I'd do a little live feed for you folks. Normally I just have the uploaded videos, either the shorts or the long form, but we're doing a live event today. Freemansburg Hillclimbs runs in June and September, twice a year here, so couldn't miss it today. I figured I'd bring you all along for the ride. If you haven't seen these things before, it's really neat to see. So I tried to get a front view camera angle for all of you folks to see it. And I apologize for the sun glare. Sun glare is pretty rough on that hill, but that hill is extremely steep. You've got your hill workers all throughout the hill there, and you have little notch outs where if the bikes don't make it all the way up, they can hit those little notch outs and come back down, roll back down through the woods, and back down they come. So, but it's wild, truly wild. This event goes back for years, back to when my grandfather was going to here in the 60s. So a lot of history here at Freemansburg Hillclimbs, a lot of history. So. All right, what do we got? I like when the Harleys come up, when you get the V-twin Harleys, the Nitro Harleys. That's what I want to see. I don't mind the sport bike Nitros, but I want to see some Nitro burning Harleys. That's what I want to see. All right, this is a Nitro Honda, folks. That's what the announcer just said, Nitro Honda. Not sure on the engine size. See if he says it here. All right. There we go. See if he puts it in gear for him. See, they have a mechanic with him there. They're getting it set right. Usually they'll throw it in gear. See, he's gonna throw it in gear right now. Pops it in gear for him. Probably run it up. It's like a second gear, most likely, or maybe it's maybe third gear. Somewhere down there. They're probably geared for the hill specifically. go. Whoa! Oh! All right, got a crash. Not a bad one. He's all right. See how those hill workers come up then? They're gonna help him out. You can see if I can zoom in on for you a little bit. Zoom in a little bit for you, folks. Hey, he did go down. See, they're gonna check on him, make sure he's all right. Hopefully, you guys can see with that sun glare. Apologize for the sun glare. All right, they're getting that bike. You got about probably 8 or 9 hill workers on that, holding that bike with the downward momentum. You gotta hold the bike, and they'll get it set in that little groove. And that groove, that little path will take them right down through the woods, back down, down here to pit row, as you can see. Yep, they're getting them down. There we go. They're checking on your rider. Looks like he's okay. All right. What is that thing? That thing sounds unique. That is a, look at that thing. Little 3-cylinder. What? Triumph maybe. Little 3-cylinder on that guy. Number 838. Want to see that thing run? That's unique. Pretty cool. What do we got over here? Sounds like another sport bike class here. Let's see what this thing is. Going. Okay, he's a 14.4. 14.4. That one. Yeah, 14.4.
How are you?
All right. What do we got coming up here now? Sounds like a big old thumper. Big old, like a big KTM or something. My guess is a KTM on that bad boy. Let's see what that thing is. Let's see what this thing is. All right. All right. He's got 15.2. 15.2. This Kawasaki coming in is nice. What do you got here? Or no, well, it's green. It's probably not a cow. That's, I bet you that's a, maybe a 600? Cowie 600 maybe? Coming in? See what that thing is. All right. This one's definitely, sounds like nitro as well on this one. Let's see what that is. I think it's maybe 600 again. Cowie 600 on that, maybe. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Oh, he's purging. See the purging? See that purging, folks? You see that steam coming out? Purging the system right there. That was wild. That was unreal. They were purging it. All right. 13.7. 13.7 on that one, folks. Not too shabby. Our low time was 10.3. 10.3 is our low time going up this hill. Yeah, something. It's our low time, 10.3 so far. That's our number one for the day.
Our next rider from Hartford, New York on a CBR 800.
CBR 800. Next bike. Next one coming up, John Kester.
Track racing, Arcor Cycles, Dynacorn, Redwoods Clutches, Schweitzer HVAC, and Plumbing.
Okay, CBR, you're saying CBR 800. They're firing it up now. They got the battery pack on it. They don't have Kickstarters. They hook a battery pack up, little bolt right into the crank, and they just crank it over that way. So they do not have Kickstarters.
Well, depending on him. If you go to the college,
At least your premier class doesn't. Maybe some of the lower classes do. You guys can see here those, they've got requirements by the AMA. You got to have those, looks like those metal fenders on the back. These things throw rocks and dirt all over the place. They've got, most of them have the sand paddle tires that they use, and some of them have chains, and some of them have just regular knobbies. Yeah, all right, CBR 800 firing up for anyone tuning in. There we go. Look at that thing. All right, folks, we're gonna shut her down. I gotta pick up my wife Elizabeth and the two boys. They're coming out to the Hillclimbs. They want to check this out themselves as well. So I have to shut it down in about a minute or two. We'll watch this guys run, and then I'll come back to it on the live feed in a little bit. I'm also doing regular videos that I'm gonna upload as well on some of the other Nitro ones, just for the entire event. But I'll post the live event as well. So we'll watch this run here, and then I gotta probably come back to you in about 15, 20 minutes after that. Come back on the live feed, so. All right, we'll watch this, see this one go, and then I think they're probably gonna be back down to the 450 class after these next couple bikes on the first round. This is the premier class right now, the nitromethane burning machines. All right, here we go. This will be our last run, and I'm going to shut it down for about 15 minutes to 20 minutes after this, folks. So, we got, all right, 11.4. All right, I'm going to, you know what, one more. We're going to watch this bike. This is that 3-cylinder. I don't know. I'm saying Triumph, but I don't know. This is a 3-cylinder. I don't even know if it's nitro or not, but pretty wild looking. Anyone has any guesses on this one or the sound, throw it in the comments. Let me know. Let's see if the announcer announces what it is. But I'll do it. I'll shut it down after this one for about 20 minutes and then come back to the live feed. And let's see what this thing is. They're getting that. You can see the rider and his crew. They're getting their spot all set and ready. And they got to dig out where they want to go, fill in some dirt, get your wheels set. Similar to motocross on the start, they want to get it perfect for your setup. GSXR Nitro 1070 is what the announcer just said. I have no idea. Okay. They have burnout pit going on here. That's the crowd. Not too bad. That is the crowd. All right, we're going to shut it down now. I don't have anyone else on, so we'll catch you guys.
You're going to hear a pop, and every time you hear that pop, that's a flame coming out the side of it.